I am so excited for those new velour lips to come out because, yes. G'day and welcome to the final part of this 4-part mini-series where we will be talking exclusively about these beautiful babies. So I've kept my look really simple because we're going to be swatching a bunch of different types of colours and then a bunch of different formulas across the range so that I can teach you about what you should and shouldn't be putting on your lip. And starting a car. Alright, so you can literally wear any colour that you want. If you want to wear a green lipstick, you rock it. If you want to wear a nice neutral colour, go for it. If you want to wear a big, bright, bold red, you can do it. It's very simple to learn, and it's very simple to remember. Because basically what it comes down to is your undertone. You don't want to be wearing a warm brick red if you have cool toned skin because it will look a little too weird on your skin. I'm not going to touch on fashion colors today because I don't want this video to be a million years long, but I will go with the 4 basics, which are purples, reds, pinks, and neutrals. So we're going to start with one of my favourite purples. This one is, I think, Dubai by Australis's Velour Lips. It's a very warm purple colour. No, I should do it while I'm filming or I'll forget. So the reason I wear this purple here is because it's very warm, it's very bright, it suits my skin tone really well. Alright, next up I have this brand new Revlon matte lipstick that I've been trying. It is a dustier colour, but see how it's still very warm? That accommodates my skin really well, and it also smells really good. I would 100% recommend the Revlons if you like your lipstick to smell like cake. Purples can definitely look good on everyone. If you are someone toned quite cool or neutral and very light, I actually like lavender on cool toned people personally. It's not for everybody, some people just don't like that, but as long as you're focusing on the undertone that suits your skin, you will be absolutely fine to wear whatever purple that you want. Next up is the reds. Now, you can wear cool toned reds, and you can wear warm toned reds, and you can wear neutral reds. And depending on your skin tone, depends on the red you wear. But there is a red that is universally flattering to everyone. And that is what we like to call the one true red, and it is the stereotypical blue toned red. So they look a lot like this. They look a lot like this. Do you notice how it literally only has red in it? I don't know why it's a perfect red. I don't know why they call it the true blue toned red, to be honest, because blue and red make purple in my head. But you know, science. I have another red here that I like to wear. This is my Kate Moss lipstick. And it's another version of the blue toned red. She's a little bit darker, but you can see that they're in the same shade range, that they're literally the only difference is that this is darker. There's no difference in pigment like them. And when you do your shopping, just keep an eye out because it really does look good on everyone. And I would 100% recommend that if you're wearing a bright red lipstick, that beautiful blue toned red, that you pair it with a very neutral, golden, brassy kind of eyeshadow like I've got on today, which I used the lightly toasted palette with. You're welcome, Erin. Next up is our pink shades. These are the ones that honestly does depend on both your tone and your personality. I myself really love to wear bright, vibrant pinks. Never really used to be a person who wore anything but, you know, nude lipstick, but so the first pink that I am showing you is another, that Revlon matte one that we saw before. Smells like cake. So see how this is a really like bright, very bright, like hot pink color. Never in my life thought that I would want to wear a color like this, but I actually genuinely love it. Some of these shades I've swatched before, and they have really good staying power. Like, I'm wiping these off with a wet wipe right now, and that Revlon pink is staying. That Velour lips is staying. That highlighted pink is staying. They really, really stick because they are liquid formulas and they dry really, really well without pulling at your skin and making them feel like they're really dried out. I really, really love their formulas. They're really good. In fact, I still have swatches on my arm from the last time I went to Priceline and Chemist Warehouse. So, you know, that's the staying power that you're looking at with some of these lipsticks. So be really, really careful too. If you can, you want to find yourself a really good quality makeup remover that's designed to pull off liquid lipsticks, or otherwise you will have tone forever. I've found that depending on what you buy and depending on how safe you are when you're buying them, these colors can really have some good payoff. Look at how pretty this is. It's a really lovely, bright, vibrant coral color. I would be wearing with nude maybe, or matching it up with a very peach pink eyeshadow to really accentuate that spring look. Final step in our color spectrum for today at least is our nude lipsticks. Now these are dependent entirely on your skin tone. For a darker girl, African American, Aboriginal, Indian, you know, all of the darker, deeper skin tones. A nude for you may be very, very different for someone who is tanned or light or olive like myself. So bear that in mind while I'm talking about this. But basically a nude is any color that is based off of skin tone and then slightly added to. Now I have this nude here that I really, really love by Clara Cosmetics, and it comes out almost pink colored, but it's still definitely skin toned. It just has this really dusty, rosy color to it as well. It's very lip colored almost. It's really, really, really nice. And that is a nude for me, but that may not be a nude for, you know, someone who's darker skinned. Someone who's darker skinned would definitely want to achieve a nude with maybe a brown lipstick and then work with tones within that. Next up is this fake lime crime that I bought off eBay, I believe, and this is supposed to be a dupe or Riot, which is one of their very famous nude pinky colors, and I personally really love the formula. I'm not a supporter of lime crime personally because I've seen their ingredients, I've seen the way that the front lady acts, and I'm not a fan of her personally. Just, there's a way to deal with it, and that wasn't it, but, you know, that's a story for another time. But I really, really love this color, so I was perfectly happy with finding the color on eBay for like $2. I think this was actually $2.20. Red Velvet, I bought on the Cute app for $5, and they're exactly the same tubes, they're exactly the same formula, they're just not supporting lime crime themselves, because you know it's a fake because lime crime tubes are slightly bigger than this, and the stickers that are on the bottom are also slightly different. But I really, really love this formula. It dries really, really nicely. It doesn't really move too much, and if it does, it's very, very negligible. You don't get a lot of transfer, as you can see. These three lipsticks also have a really fun time coming off the back of your hands. Like, I'm pushing really, really hard on this wet wipe. So usually if I'm removing these lipsticks, I will actually use some micellar water on a cotton pad. But I don't have the luxury of time here right now, so we're just gonna wing it. That's it for this tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really hope that you learned so much with these videos. I will continue to put out amazing tutorial videos for you, so don't worry. So I've been getting the Bella Box now for 2 months, and I really, really loved it, and I really want to share the love with you guys. So if you look in the description below, there's a link where you can click on, and it will give you $5 off your first Bella Box. That makes it $10 with $2.95 shipping, and then $15 with $2.95 shipping on the subsequent months afterwards. And I think it'll be a really, really great experience because I'll unbox a Bella Box and you guys can unbox it with me, and we can make it a monthly thing. So that's it for this tutorial mini-series. I do hope that you guys would love to stick around. Click the subscription button and don't forget to hit that like button because every like really, really helps. And I hope that you all stay very, very beautiful, and I will see you next time. Bye! Alright, so first, how about we wait for Jonty to finish cutting up that box?